For the past few months, you've had an idea swimming around in your head that you really want to explore further. It's an idea that has the potential to turn into a book. But you may be wondering, is it really worth spending the time to explore this, to write the book? How can I really know? On today's episode of Your Path to Publish, I'm going to introduce you to a favorite writing exercise of mine that is a great test to see if you want to invest the time and effort in writing your book. This is Your Path to Publish. I'm your host, Zach Christensen. For the past decade, our team has guided authors just like you to find the best path to publish your book, get people excited to buy it even before it launches, and to turn it into the ultimate business card to build your business and your legacy. If you are ready to get your book out of your head and into people's hands, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Ever since I started college and had been in the working world, I've been, to an extent, a little obsessed with time, looking at efficiency and effectiveness, and I'm sure this is highly influenced by my time at Franklin Covey and learning about their history with the Franklin Planner. I had a Franklin Planner for a while when I was in my early 20s, and they were starting to lose some popularity with the onset of smartphones. And I would distinguish between what's efficient for my time and what's effective, and trying to understand what that really looks like in real life. And the thing I've just learned that applies to everybody is that time is the one resource that we all have the same amount of. We all have around 24 hours in a day, and we get to choose, for the most part, how we spend it and the way that we view and perceive the way we spend our time. Honestly, for me, when figuring out how to use my time wisely, it can be a hurdle and be stressful. And if I don't feel like I spent my time well in a day, I tend to think back on it and maybe have some regrets. When you're looking to write a book, it is a big commitment of time. Now, in today's world, AI and other technology can help with that. But either way, if you're doing it with new methods, old methods, or a combination of the two, it will take time. It's a big commitment to produce a high quality book. And with all the competition out there and books being published left and right, you may wonder, is it really worth it? So I want to introduce you to the flash write exercise. This is a really fun exercise that can be telling of, is this something that you want to pursue on several levels? You take the idea that you're thinking about writing, and then you sit down. You may do this all at once, or you may do this in several different chunks of time. But the most important thing that you need to remember as you're going through this is you need to be self-aware. Pay attention to what you're doing and how you're feeling as you're writing. So here's how this works. Is you sit down and you just are going to type. You're going to type 20 at a minimum, preferably 30 double-spaced pages on the topic of your book. Now, it doesn't matter if you're jumping all over the place or if your mind's wandering and you don't want it to be perfect. So just set it to the side that you just need to sit down and write about your topic. And it doesn't matter if you have run-on sentences, if you have incorrect grammar. Take your perfectionist side and park it. Don't worry about it. That's not the point of this exercise. So, as you're going through your exercise, you are going to be asking yourself and thinking about 4 questions that you'll reflect on at the very end of the exercise. First is, will this book hold your interest as you're going through and writing it and expanding on the topic? Is it going to hold your interest through anywhere from 20 to 30, 40, 50,000 words, probably more, that you'll be writing and revising? Do you really want to write it? That's the basis. Will it hold your interest? And you'll discover, do you really want to write this book? Second is, do you have enough content for the book? Do you have enough to expand on that's going to hold the reader's attention, provide enough value for them within the scope of what you want to focus on? Or is this something that's better for a short downloadable PDF or for a blog article or something like that? Along the lines of, do you really want to write it? Do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy the activity of writing? Now, if you don't enjoy the activity of writing, there's other alternatives that you can look at if you're passionate about the content. But if you're sitting down and wanting to write every word, it takes a long time. Does pulling each word and typing each word on the page, do you enjoy it? Do you look forward to the end product? What is that gives you joy as you're going through this? And then finally, paying attention to what's your writing process. You're not going to know what your process is until you write it. Some authors will sit down and plow through it in a few weeks. Some authors do it more in chunks. Some authors need routines and habits, which I believe most authors need. So you're going to discover what's your writing process. So set some time aside in the next 2 weeks. That's my call to action for you today. Sit down and do this flash write exercise. It'll give you a bunch of ideas and you'll be surprised at what comes out of it. I've been doing this recently on the book that I wanted to write. I sat down and did this flash write exercise and it was extremely helpful. The one thing that I got out of it that I didn't expect was even more ideas and areas where I could focus on as stories, examples, ideas, and where I could expand the content for the book that I'm working on. When you're done with this exercise, let me know how it was. Go onto the question and leave a voicemail. DM me on social media, post about it, and tag Juxtabook. I would love to know how this flash write exercise went for you. If you found this episode helpful, please give a review of your path to publish. It helps us get in touch with other authors who need this content so that they can get further along their author journey. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about a listener question about what are some few legitimate author resources. This question has been racking my brain, and I've been wanting to produce something that's highly relevant for today's market. So join us on that episode next week. If you have any further questions that you want answered, you can submit a question at juxtabook.com, your path to publish, and click on the appropriate button to leave your question. Or you can find the link in the show notes. Thanks for listening today. Go out there, dust off your manuscript, turn it into a bestseller, and continue on your author journey.